Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Roberto's Records on TTTE Community Radio.
Hey, does anybody know what time it is? That's the name of the record, by the way. Good afternoon. It's 3:02 p.m. on Roberto's Records, and I'm here right now playing you the biggest hits of all time from 1954 all the way to 2022. Today's date is September 23rd, 2022. Good afternoon.
As I was walking down the street one day, a man came up to me and asked me what the time was that was on my watch. Yeah, I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody care about time? So I can't imagine why. For what time enough to cry. And I was walking down the street one day. A pretty lady looked at me and said her diamond watch had stopped going dead. And I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about time? So I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. And I was walking down the street one day, being pushed and shoved by people trying to beat the clock. Oh, I just don't know. I don't know. And I said, yes, I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about time? So I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to die. Everyone's wide, no, don't
Three 3:04 p.m. right now in Roberto's Records land, and welcome everyone to the stream. How's everyone doing today? Today's date is September 23rd, 2022. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday here. As per usual on Roberto's Records, it's the top of the hour, so I'm going to read the top 5 trends that are trending right now on Twitter. This is your top trending today for September 23rd, 2022 at the 3 p.m. hour. Let me just get a fresh refresh of everything happening right here, and then we'll get right into it. Trending out at number 5, we have Telfar, as shoppers scramble to purchase the Telfar bag, which are available in every color and size on Friday. Trending out at number 4 is Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes, he was a former NBA player, he now is part of the media. Former NBA player Matt Barnes comments on Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka's year-long suspension in a recent Instagram post. And here is the post right now for anybody who would care to listen for it. Let me just pull it up right here right quickly. And here's Matt Barnes.
And since I'm a part of the media now, and I try not to be like everyone else, I try to, report and talk with facts and honesty. And I clearly have to say last night, without knowing all the facts, I spoke on Ime Udoka's defense. And after finding out the facts after I spoke, I erased what I posted, because this situation in Boston is deep, it's messy, it's 100 times uglier than any of us thought. And that's why I erased what I said. Some things happened that I can't condone, I can't back, and it's not my place to tell you what happened. If it ends up coming out, it ends up coming out. But that was the reason why I erased in my post last night, because...
And that's Matt Barnes on the Ime Udoka suspension. Number 3 is under politics, and I thought we were about to get a political hashtag stream free on Roberto's records. However, that is not the case. It's hashtag where is Marco trending as Midas Touch is about to release a brutal ad to take down Marco Rubio, but they need 1,000 fast retweets and replies with the hashtag to get it trending. The tweet currently has 1,488 replies and 6,280 retweets, so they've definitely hit their goal by that. Trending at number 2 under video games is hashtag Free Code Friday contest with a giveaway of the Dio Field Chronicles for Xbox One or the Xbox Series XS. Good luck. Entries ended at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, but the trend is still on Twitter as the number 2 trend, and currently on number 1 is sports. And of course, the fan favorite hashtag, hashtag PMS NFL Week 3 is trending with a giveaway on the Pat McAfee show. 10 $500 winners. You use PMS NFL Week 3 hashtag. You tweet an NFL Week 3 winner, and then you put your hashtag in the post as well. So for any football fans who want to win money based off predictions, you have the opportunity to do so now as well. 3:08 p.m. and these were your top trends on Twitter at the 3 o'clock hour. I'm seeing all the requests in the comments. I'll get to them, and hopefully, I'm knocking on wood, my computer does not turn off by itself during the stream. 3:08 p.m. Whispers, 87 hit right here. Rock steady, everyone. Rock steady. Into the break of dawn here, 3:12 p.m. on Roberto's Records, and then we won't be going into the break of dawn, but we will in fact be going up until 4:30 p.m. tonight, which is 4:30 p.m. West Coast time. It could be 7:30 for you East Coasters, and for everyone else, you guys can figure it out based on our time zones here. 3:12 p.m. on Roberto's Records. Hope everyone's having a fab Friday. I'm gonna get started with the request here. I got 3 in a row, potentially 4, potentially 5, potentially 6. I'm gonna say hi to Jay, Andrea, Will, Thomas Series, Wood and RS, Master of the Lemons, Marvel fan 028, believe. Oh, wait, no, forget the O. There's no O in that. Hope everyone who is tuning into the stream is having a fab time here. Remember, you can request your favorite song that I have in my record collection based on the Hitbounds list in the description for the newest songs of my collection, or to pick a favorite, one I already have before, you can check the link into the spreadsheet. That will take you to the full list. Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell.
Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. No, no. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. No, honey. I've got your picture hanging on the wall, but I can't see. Come to me when I call your name. I realize it's just a picture in a frame. I read your letter, you're not here. They don't move me like when I hear your sweet voice whispering in my ear. Don't you know? Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. I play my game of fantasy. I pretend, but I know in reality I need the shelter of your arms to comfort me. No other sound is quite the same as your name. No touch can do half as much to make me feel better. So let's stay together. I've got the memories. Look back on through the hair. When you're gone, I'm well aware. Nothing can take the place of you being there. Oh, so glad we got the real thing, baby. So glad we got the real thing. Say nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Talk to me. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real.
Talking it to you, 3:15, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. Here we go. First of, what is it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row? 6 in a row, potentially here. I got 5 requests currently. Well, right now it's 4 requests currently on the hotline, I guess, if you want to call it that way. Am I gonna spill the tea on the Adam Levine situation? I feel like that tea's been spilled since Monday or even Tuesday, so it's got yourself, Ben Andrea. Dinner, possibly, but I got your request right here. It's Joni Mitchell, and don't worry, it's not the neighborhood. Big yellow taxi, painting up paradise and putting up parking lots all over. That's our city, if we didn't know what I mean.
Today's paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Today's paradise, put up a parking lot. Took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. And they charge the people $1.50 just to see 'em. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? You paid paradise, put up a parking lot. Paid from a farmer, put away the DDT now. See these spots on the apples, don't leave me the birds and the bees. Please don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. You paid paradise, put up a parking lot. don't know what you got till it's gone. You pay paradise, put up a parking lot. I said, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. You pay paradise, put up a parking lot. You pay paradise, put up a parking lot. You pay paradise, put up a parking lot.
Yeah, div it in like that. 319. Oh, and hold on, 318. My bad. 3:18 p.m. on Roberto's Records. Special shout out to what's her name, Andrea Velasquez, for requesting this one. Bopping it in the office. I wish I was there. Not really. I don't even get Fridays off. I am back to working Fridays when October comes around, and I got a bit of shout out here as well. She requested one to Thomas. Hello, boss. How's France doing? Hope you're doing fine. Best chef in town, from what I heard. He makes all the foods you see on FW Foods on Twitter. I sent him pictures so he could make them for me. 3:19 p.m. Time change right there. 3:19. And I got the third of 3 requests in a row right here. After this, I am going to start playing. I'm going to start plugging here the Big 100 of 1972 coming to this show in December later this year, where we take a look at the 50 years or so of hits from 1972, 50 years later, and it will all be ranked in a big list from 1 to 100, and I'm so excited that I even started ranking some things prematurely, just seeing how many points it would get based on my calculations. Did I do that last year? No. Did I do that the year before? No. So 1972 is a favorite year for me to be doing all those calculations early. Third request in a row right here before I get into the plug here is Dion and Friends. That's what Friends Are For. It's requested by Jay with the really funny New Yorker-like last name. It almost sounds like it's a, what do you call it? Almost sounds like it's a pseudonym by any what means.
And I never thought I'd be this way. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you. And if I should ever go away, well then close your eyes and try. You can remember. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Well, you came in up in me, and now there's so much more I see. And so by the way, I thank you. And then for the times when we're apart, well, then close your eyes and know the words are coming from my heart. And then you can remember. Oh, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. Oh, that's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always
That's what friends are for. Dion and Fred's star-studded cast: Dionne Warwick, Elton John, Gladys Knight, and Stevie Wonder on that track, requested by Jay. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name. JP. JP right there. Not Morgan. 3:24 p.m. on Roberto's Records, and it's time to get the whole shebang going with the big 100 of 1972.
The end of the year is almost here, which means it's time to look back at the songs that were the biggest hits 50 years ago. The Big 100 is back on Roberto's Records, and this year we're taking a look at 1972, a year in which George McGovern challenged Richard Nixon for the presidency, and where the Volkswagen Beetle was the best-selling car in the world. The Big 100 of 1972 ranks the 100 biggest records in Roberto's record collection of the year from 1 to 100. While the list is still in the works, you can be sure to expect veteran artists like Three Dog Night, The Fifth Dimension, and The Carpenters, all of which made the Big 100s of 1970 and 1971. Want to know even more artists? Artists like The Hollies and The Spinners returned to the Big 100 after missing the Big 100 of 1971. Newcomers to the Big 100 of 1971, like Al Green, Bill Withers, and the Shy-Lights returned to the 1972 list, and artists like America, The Eagles, Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show, and Roberta Flack all look to make their Big 100 debuts on this year's list. Make sure to tune into Roberto's Records at the end of December for 2 streams of the Big 100 of 1972 and find out which song made it to number 1.
A little early on the draw there, but from the request line, The Boys of Summer, Don Henley, requested by William Politeski. It's fall, isn't it, eh? What's he doing playing this one now?
Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
3:30 p.m. in Los Angeles from 1972. The tail end of the year. Me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on.
Me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We meet every day at the same cafe, 6:30. No one knows she'll be there. Holding hands, making all kinds of plans. While we talk our favorite song. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go down. Well, it's time for us to believe it hurts so much, it hurts so much inside. Now she'll go her way and I'll go mine. Tomorrow we'll meet the same place, the same time. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. Got a thing going on. We gotta be extra careful. We can't afford to build our hold up too high. I wanna meet and talk with you at the same place, the same cafe, the same time. And we're gonna hold hands like we used to. We're gonna talk it over, talk it over.
That isn't a fan favorite of Roberto Records audiences, and I don't know what is. That was Me and Mrs. Jones by Billy Paul, the best version. The Michael Bublé version could go shove it in where the sun don't shine. 3:33 p.m. right now on Roberto's Records, and I got 3 requests coming up in a row right here on the show. Everyone's excited, hopefully. If you got a request, make sure to look into the link in the spreadsheet down below in the description of the stream where you could request a song there that I have from my collection, and that's one I will for sure play. Or you could look at the description at the new songs that I've required in between the last month or so, aka the last show I did here on TTTE Community Radio. And then you can also request something from there that's brand new and never been played before. Isn't that exciting? Or you could just say a song in the chat, and then I probably won't play it because the song that you say is one that I don't have here. Next request coming up, and it's The Carpenters here right now on Roberto's Records, 3:34 p.m. More music.
More music.
we've just begun to live. White lace and promises, a kiss for luck and we're on our way.
We've only begun.
Before the rising sun, we fly. So many roads to choose. We start out walking and learn to run. And yet we just begun. Sharing horizons that are new to us. Watching the signs along the way. Talking it over, just the two of us. Working together day to day. Together. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun. Sharing horizons that are new to us. Watching the signs along the way. Talking it over, just the two of us. Working together day to day. Together. Together. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun.
From the request line, we've only just begun by the Carpenters. There we go. How's everyone doing today? I just got divorced this week, and before you ask me, no, I was never married at all, actually. I got the next request here, and it's coming up. It's actually one that was made a while back in the stream, but I completely overlooked it, and then I just saw it here again, and I'm like, oh, I need to play this one. I wonder if the guy who requested it is even still here. But this is a good time to tie in the fact that we are about maybe 5 or so weeks away from the Beatles' Revolver Super Deluxe box sets coming out with 2022 remixes of the songs on the album, outtakes from the sessions, and as well as the single Paperback Writer and Rain. Those two songs are not coming up right now on Roberto's Records. The request here I have is one that was an oldie from way back then that I don't think has ever gotten its due here on Roberto's Records. It was one of the songs I always used to say it's bath time to that one person who would always request it. So we're just going to play a golden jingle just because nostalgia's sakes here.
In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed on to the sun till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. As we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
It's been my honor to serve as your vice president this last year. Working with President Roberto, I know what to do and what not to do as president. That's why my TWR empire is ready to run the TWR community. I'm Roman and I approve this message.
more music.
From the request line, Jay Pesciana, I believe that's how you say his name, Andy Gibb, and Everlasting Love. Sock it on me, Andy.
I've been here all your life, watching and crying again. You were the heaven in my lonely world, and he was your sun in the rain. I was losing you before I ever held you tight, before you ever held me in your arms, and I will make you blue.
One of the few albums that I own is the Shadow Dancing album by Andy Gibb. It was actually my dad's album, and it has, you know, writing on the cover with our last name on it because that's what you would do back in the day to prevent your stuff from getting stolen. So I remember listening to that first side of the album and listening to that song, and I'm like, oh, that's a great song. So I'm glad I was able to play Everlasting Love by Andy Gibb on Roberto's Records. 3:45 p.m. here on Roberto's Records, and remember that the presidential elections for TWC president is coming up in the next few weeks. I believe the week after November 8th we'll have the election here, and I got take 2 requests here on the platter coming up. Let's see. Earth to Ellie, I got ABBA for you. I'll find it. I played it last show, but I'll play it again. And then I have, let's see, Wooden RS's request, Tired of Being Alone by Al Green coming up. And then Tank Engine Thomas request, I Should Probably Go to Bed by Dan and Shay. I actually forgot that I bought this record. It was something that they sold on their store, and I bought the record, and it came with an autographed sleeve, and it came with a sleeve that was autographed, and then the record in another sleeve that was shrink wrapped, identical to the one that they autographed, except, you know, with no autographs. So I had to unseal my copy of I Should Probably Go to Bed, and I would have probably done it sooner if I didn't forget I owned the song. So thanks, Parker, for helping me remember about that. If you got a request, make sure to put it in the stream chat here, and I'll get to it. You could look at the chat for, the link in the description for the Google Sheet with all my songs in it. Then you can sort through and request something from there, or you can look at the description to request something new for one of the new records that I got in the last month or so. And I'm going to stop talking here because I have to play Al Green right now on Roberto's Records.
People say that I found a way to make you say that you love me. And baby, you didn't go for that. It's a natural fact that I wanna come back. Show me where it's at. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you help me, girl, as soon as you can? I guess you know that I love you so, even though you don't want me no more. Yeah, I'm crying tears all through the years. I tell you like it is, honey, love me if you I'm tired of being alone here by myself now. Tell you, baby, I'm tired of being on after midnight. In my dreams, nobody but you, baby. Sometime I wonder if you love me like you say you do. You see, baby, I've been thinking about it, yeah. And I've been wanting to get next to you, baby. You see, sometimes I pull my arms, I say, oh, baby, needing you is proven to me to be my greatest dream. Yeah. You don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes in our lives, the one that got you, baby.
Al Green, I'm So Tired of Being Alone. That one, I believe, made it to number 8. Actually, you know what? I have the liberty of checking right here. Give me 1 second here. If you were listening to the Big 100 of 1971, you would probably remember that that song was the 8th biggest song of the year, according to my calculations. based on the inverse charting of the Billboard Hot 100 for the calendar year, and also the KHJ charts for the calendar year times 2, all inverse and added up. It was the 8th biggest total after the two totals were added together. 8th biggest song of the year on my list. Unfortunately, it was one that was overlooked when people were requesting songs from that list, but that's fine. It got its due right here in 2022. I'm not 50 years behind, but Al Green would definitely get more recognition on the 1972 list, I could tell you that. He was a monster that year. That song also peaked at the Billboard Hot 100 at number 6. It was the 6th biggest song of the year and the 32nd biggest on KHJ. Can I get a jingle, please? Thank you very much. Tank Engine Tom is here with the next request. Dan and Shay, I should probably go to bed, and I should probably say the same thing once the clock goes past 2 a.m.
All of my friends finally convinced me to get out of the house, to help me forget, to help me move on. Then I heard you back in town, in a crowd of strangers and lovers. Someone told me that you were coming, so I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone, 'cause I know in the morning I'll be calling, saying sorry for the things I said. So I should probably go to bed, so I don't undo the God over you that it took so long to find. 'Cause all it would take is seeing your face and I'd forget. I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone, 'cause I know in the morning I'll be calling, saying sorry for the things I said. So I should probably go to bed before I question my decision. Is it love? I know it isn't. Now I'm all up in my head again, 'cause I know I don't have the self-control to walk away if you're walking. I know. I should probably go to bed. I'm all up in my head. I should go to bed. I'm all up in my head. I should go to bed. In a crowd of strangers and lovers, someone told me that you were coming, so I should probably go to bed.
I've not heard that song since 2020. Thank you for the request, Tank Engine Thomas. I was glad I was able to finally put something on for you, Parker. Every time I go to Sam's Club, buddy, I think about you. Of course I do. 3:53 p.m. on Roberto's Records, and Earth to Ellie said that I don't have any ABBA. That's a lie. I got one ABBA song when I was in San Francisco, and I played it way back then, and by way back then, I mean a month ago. So I hope that this ABBA song gets you ready for your, your ABBA concert. Happy ABBA Day.
distant trance and sounds of bugle calls were coming from afar. They were close enough to Mando. Every hour, every minute seemed to last eternally. I was so afraid, Fernando. We were young and full of life, and none of us prepared to die. And I'm not ashamed to say the roar of guns and cannons almost made me cry. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. Now we're old and brave, Fernando. Since many years I haven't seen a rifle in your hand. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Do you still recall the fateful night we crossed the Rio Grande? I can see it in your eyes, how proud you were to fight for freedom in this land. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. Yes, if I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando.
That's Fernando right there. It's also my middle name according to my baptism records. 3:58 p.m. on Roberto's Records. I am so happy to welcome back Taj Mahal to a stream. Welcome back, buddy. It's been 4 months actually since you've last been here. I hope you're able to think of something quick to request. And no, that song was one that I recently got in April of this year. It was not a classic Roberto's Records song. And neither is this one, but I'm playing it anyway because we are 2 minutes away from 4 o'clock here.
Long ago,
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Roberto's Records on TTTE Community Radio.
Hitbound here at 4:01 p.m. on Roberto's Records. It's B.W. Stevenson with
Maria, don't you know I have come a long, long way? I've been longing to see her when she's around. She take my blues away. Sweet Maria, the sunlight surely hurts my eyes. I'm a lonely dreamer, lonely highway in disguise. There was some blue and sorrow times. Just my thoughts about you bring back my peace of mind. Gypsy lady, you're a miracle work for me. You set my soul free like a ship sitting on the sea. She's the sunlight when the skies are gray. She treats me so right, lady. Take me away.
That's a test pressing there of My Maria that I left out as the Hitbound last show, but I had to make up for it and re-include it here. One of my favorite songs, B.W. Stevenson from 1973, and with the current time being 4:04 error code PM on Roberto's Records, I have to do the top 5 trends on Twitter for the 4 o'clock hour, PST, by the way. These are United States trends, United States trends, and this is what's trending today on Twitter. Your top trending today at 4 o'clock. Let's go. Number 5, we have Max Homa. He's trending under men's golf here. And Max Homa for the win. What a moment for Max Homa to secure the final match of the day at the President's Cup. Trending under number 4 under men's tennis is the Laver Cup. It's Roger Federer's final competitive match of his career is underway at the Laver Cup 2022. Laver, I said both ways that I could possibly say it, so don't come with me your pitchforks and get me if I mispronounce tennis terms. Number 3, trending under sports, is PMS NFL Week 3, dropping from number 1. The contest here is with the Pat McAfee Show. It's a giveaway. There are 10 $500 winners. Use the hashtag PMS NFL Week 3. Tweet an NFL Week 3 winner, and then put your hashtag in the post as well, and then you'll potentially win $500. And number 2, under MMA, is the Bellator 285, I want to say, Bellator. It's fight day. Here's how to tune in live for the Bellator 285 from the @3 Arena Dublin. Monster Energy pre-eliminations fueled by Vallarta Supermarkets at 10 a.m. Pacific time on YouTube and Pluto TV, 6 p.m. at the BBC iPlayer, and at 6 p.m. in Ireland with the Virgin Media more. And number 1 trending under politics, a jump from I believe number 4, is hashtag Where is Marco, as Mayday's Touch are about to release a brutal ad to take down Marco Rubio, but they need your help with 1,000 fast retweets and replies with the hashtag Where is Marco? Ready, go. The tweet already has 1,865 replies and 8,545 retweets, and the ad dropped about an hour ago at 2:27 p.m. So about almost 2 hours ago on Marco Rubio. Those are your top 5 trends at the 4 o'clock hour. Your top trending today on Roberto's Records. And now it's back to the music with the request from Jay Pisciana. I want to say that's how you pronounce the last name here. And it's one that he made about 20 minutes ago. It's a Lauryn Hill doo-wop.
Since you were looking for your friend, the one you let hit it and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you ain't him, they give him a little trim to begin. Now you think you really won't pretend like you wasn't down and you called him again. Plus when you give it up so easy, you ain't even fooling him. If you did it then you probably can. Talking out your neck saying you're a Christian, a Muslim, sleeping with the gin. Now that was the sin that did Jezebel in. Who you gonna tell when the repercussions spin? Showing off your ass cause you thinking it's a trend, girlfriend. Let me break it down for you again. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gin, baby girl. Respect is just a minimum. You still defending on now. Lauren is only human. You don't think I haven't been through the same predicament? Let the city side your hand like a million women in Philly pen. It's silly when girls sell their souls because it's sin. Look at where you be in. Hair weaves like Europeans. Big nails up out Koreans. Come again. And his Timbs and his women, him and his men. Come in the club like hooligans, don't care who they defend, poppin' yang. Let's not pretend. The one that pack pissed out by the waistman, crissed out by the casement. Still the name of his basement. The pretty face man, claiming that they did a bid, man. Need to take care of their 3 or 4 kids. In the facing court case when the child support late. Money taking, home breaking, now you wonder why women hate men. The sneaky silent man, the punk domestic violence man. The quick to shoot the semen, stop acting like boys and be men. How you gon' win when you ain't right within? How you gon' win when you ain't right within? Come again. Yo, come again. Fresh Ray, come again. This is Ray, come again.
There we go, Lauryn Hill right there with Do Wop That Thing. That Thing and Do Wop. And it at 4:10 p.m. on Roberto's Records. I see here we got a request from Taj Mahal, Wooden RS, and William Palateski up next with also Oliver Duck in the chat. How are you doing, Ted? I'm glad to see you are being a responsible driver and going on your grocery shopping. Very important. Oishin Donnelly, nice to see you here, man. Thank you for the compliment on the nice tunes here. That's a selection of tunes based on my viewers here. I'm going to take the last call for requests right now. So if you have anything you want to hear left for the rest of the show, remember I'm ending it at 4:30. Drop it down below. Here I got the next request coming up from Taj Mahal, a boss Hitbound right here, Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks. This is a song that I went almost 5 years without listening to it until I acquired my copy, which came from just a few minutes away here in California, Santa Monica, which if you ever drive in California, you would know it would take like an hour to get there actually. But nonetheless, here it is, and I finally heard the song again for the first time in almost 5 years, and I'm about to hear it for the third time in almost 5 years.
Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night? People so busy, make me feel dizzy, taxi light shines so bright. But I don't need no friend, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset time. Waterloo sunset Terry meets Julie, Waterloo Station, every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wander, I stay at home at night. But I don't feel afraid, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. But chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine. Waterloo sunset's fine. Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo underground. Terry and Julie cross over the river, moving the safe and sound. And they go, need no friend, as long as they gaze on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise.
To think that song went uncharted anywhere in the US on that one. Waterloo Sunset's here, and Miles is here for the last 15 minutes of the stream. Don't worry, Miles. Will has got you with a song here. He's gonna request for it. He put in the request chat for you. It'll be coming up soon enough. But first, you gotta hear this one. This is really funny here. For Miles, for President. Miles for President. Everyone vote Miles.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
As the best Percy channel in the community, I know I am the best option to continue the success of President Roberto, and am honored to have received his endorsement. I will be bringing a new, fresh vision to the office as president. Elections aren't sprints, they're marathons. That's why I think it's a good idea for someone named Miles to run in this presidential race. I'm Miles, and I approve this message.
from the request line. Wood and RS here with a fabulous summer song here, if I do say so myself. Crystal Blue Persuasion, Tommy James and the Shondells, one of my all-time favorite songs. And I'm so glad I'm finally able to get to play it here on Roberto's Records for the first time in 35 shows. Here we go.
Look over yonder. What do you see? The sun is rising. Most definitely. A new day is coming. Ooh, people are changing. Ain't it beautiful? Crystal blue persuasion. Better get ready. See the light. Love is the answer. That's alright. So don't you give up now. So easy to find. Just look to yourself. To yourself. Open your mind. Crystal blue persuasion. Ooh, it's a new vibration. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal blue persuasion. Maybe tomorrow, when he looks down, every green field, every town, all of his children, every nation, every peace and good brotherhood. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal blue persuasion.
Yeah, Crystal Blue Persuasion here on Roberto's Records, 4:20 p.m. exactly on the dot, and I gotta get the next song up on here so I can get the next 3 requests that I have fully played before 4:30, which is gonna happen. We're gonna go over a little bit, and then I have the send-off song here. Thanks everyone for coming out to today's Friday Roberto's Records. I wish I could tell you when the next one's going to be, but unfortunately I don't have the exact details on that. But I hope to do potentially 2 streams in October and 1 in November, or it could flip-flop around, whichever way it works out here. But I'll let you know if you keep track of my Twitter, and also if you're a friend of mine who wants to know whenever Roberto's Records happens. Tommy James and the Shondells, Crystal Blue Persuasion, lots of C-colored songs that he made here. He had Crystal Blue Persuasion, Sweet Cherry Wine, Crimson and Clover, all coming out as big hits in 1969, but you shouldn't forget his other songs that were hits as well, She and Ball of Fire, 4:21 p.m. on Roberto's Records, and I have the penultimate request for William Politeski here. It's a song that I've been telling him, hey, I have this one, you should come on my show and request it, and then he finally has done it now. It's the Four Seasons, Who Loves You? Classic song right there. I believe that would be the last four-season top 10 hit there was. Frankie Valli would still be doing a little bit more top 10, top 20, top 40 stuff after that, but the Four Seasons, I believe that was their last top 10 hit, because I think that comes after Oh What a Night. I could be wrong though. I need to brush up my history on the Four Seasons after 1969 a little bit more. 4:25 p.m. on Roberto's Records, and I have just the idea here for one of the few times in Roberto's Records history I'm going to play a song requested by the same person twice, you know? What I meant by that is like the same requester twice in a row. This one William Polowski made. He's told me earlier it's gonna be for Miles Percy 6 Production, who is running for TWRC president against the vilified Romans TWR Empire. So let's see what happens when both of them duke it out on November 8th, 2022. That's your nearest election day. You better get to the polls and vote for Miles. I, as TWR President Roberto, endorsed Miles on Twitter about a few weeks ago.
Down in Old Soho, where you drink champagne and it tastes just like cherry cola. C-O-L-A cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said hello, L-O-L-A la 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 la. Physical guy, but once you squeeze me tight, you nearly pull my spine. And on my Lola, la 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 la. But I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walk like a woman and talk like a man. On my Lola, la 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 la, la 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 la. All night, under electric candlelight, she picked me up and set me on my knee. Said, dear boy, won't you come on with me? Well, I'm not the world's most passionate guy, but when I looked in her eyes, well, I almost fell for my Lord. La 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 la, la 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 la.
current time is 4:30, and this is the request I'm playing for Oliver Ducky to play something that I feel like he would play. So why not give it an opportunity to listen to my new Elton John record, Lady Samantha. It's a Hitbound.
And the evening is still. Lady Samantha glides over the hills in a long satin dress that she wears every day. Her home is the hillside, her bed is the grave. Lady Samantha glides like a tiger over the hills with no one beside. No one comes near. They all live in fear. Lady Samantha, she shed only tears. Lady Samantha glides like a tiger over the hills with no one beside her. No one comes near. They all live in fear. Lady Samantha, she shed only tears. Tales that I told around the fire every night are out of proportion and none of them right. She is formless and empty of anything bad, but she once had something that most of you had. Lady Samantha glides like a tiger over the hills with no one beside. No one comes near. They all live in fear. Lady Samantha, she sheds only tears. Lady Samantha glides like a tiger over the hills with no one beside her. No one comes near. They all live in fear. Lady Samantha, she sheds only tears. She sheds only tears. She sheds only tears.
So there you go, there you have it. That was the Roberto's Records for today, September 23rd, 2022 here. I had to get Oliver Duck's request in here. Oliver Duck's a good friend of mine, so I gotta make sure, even if he makes a request, I gotta go over just a smidge here. That was Lady Samantha, Elton John's first release here. It went uncharted in most of the United States, actually probably all of the United States, and it wasn't until he was signed on to the Uni label, he released Your Song, that he really took off his career with that one. I got a couple of things I need to make sure I mention here before the end of the show. This is show 35, and person number 6 has not made a single request this show because he decided to miss out. That breaks his streak of 17 shows in a row that he was on here. And ironically, 17 is half of 34, which was the show total last time. So person number 6 broke that long streak. If he wants to get it back up again, he's going to have to sit and wait for at least, another year or so, 14 months. So shame on person number 6 for missing the stream. But on the bright side, we got to skip out listening to FM No Static at All by Steely Dan for this show here. And then another thing I forgot to completely mention is my special package that came in the mail earlier today. It did in fact come in between 12 and 3. Actually, it came right on the earlier side of things, around 12:30. And it was something that I was begging all my friends for at the meetup, wherever they drank a Baja Blast out of a bottle to give me the bottle cap so I can enter it into a contest and win an exclusive Mountain Dew Baja flavor that they are calling it Baja Deep Dive. So I have a pack of 6 cans of Baja Deep Dive. Am I going to wait until next Roberto's Records and do a taste reveal? Heck no. Because that can, I'm dying to see what it tastes like. However, I still have them all out and out of the refrigerator, so I'm not going to waste such a limited edition can and drinking it lukewarm here. It's the end of the Mo on Roberto's Records here. Be sure to tune into the next show whenever that may be, sometime in October, definitely. Probably around the middle of October. If you want to keep in tune with my Twitter here, you could find out when I'm doing the next stream based on my tweets, or if I'm letting you know here. If you want me to let you know, let me know down below. And it's the end of the Mo, so everyone, let's go, Roberto. Yes, thanks, Ted. Everyone, here, the playout song on Roberto's Records.
More music.